I often get the question, were there ever any famous women inventors? And the answer to that is an unequivocal yes. Women are responsible for some of the world's greatest inventions ever. My name is David Jack from schoolassemblies.com, and today, through the magic of time travel, we are lucky enough to be able to interview one of the most brilliant computer scientists and inventors who ever lived. Her name is Grace Hopper.
Why, thank you. I was brilliant, wasn't I?
Yes, you were. We're certainly glad you're here, Miss Hopper. Now, for those in my audience that maybe don't know you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I was born in 1906, more than 100 years ago, and grew up with a very curious mind. I loved learning, and I especially loved machines. I studied very hard and eventually became the first woman to earn a PhD in math from Yale University.
A PhD, that's like the diploma the Scarecrow gets at the end of The Wizard of Oz, right?
Yes, but mine was real, and I had to work really hard for it.
Okay, well, then what happened?
Then I joined the Navy and stayed there for 42 years and eventually became a Rear Admiral. That's why people call me Admiral Hopper.
Makes sense. So that's when you started working with computers.
Yes, I started working with the Harvard Mark I computer. Have you heard of it?
The world's very first supercomputer. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Fantastic. The Harvard Mark I was brand new when I started working with it, and I quickly came to realize that these new computers needed special instructions to work correctly.
What do you mean, special instructions?
That's what computer programming is, telling a computer what to do in a special language. So I invented an easy-to-understand computer language and called it COBOL.
COBOL.
Yes, COBOL was the language, and it immediately became very popular with banks and big companies. It helped with keeping their records straight, and it eventually became one of the most used programming languages in the world.
Wow. So does anyone still use it?
Well, even though my COBOL language is considered old, it was so good, some companies still use it.
I'm trying to learn some programming myself. On my laptop, I do it.
Laptop? I don't know what that is. Computers have changed so much since I was working with them. I've just learned about a calculator. Have you heard of this? Calculator?
Like this one?
Yes. That calculator you're holding is 100 times faster and more powerful than that 10,000-pound Harvard Mark I computer that I worked on. Isn't technology wonderful? Things move so fast that there have probably been changes since the beginning of this show. Well, I have to go. Bye, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, Admiral Hopper. I guess she had to go. Well, it was great to be able to actually speak with a legendary woman inventor like Grace Hopper. If you're interested in having inventors come to your school, like Grace Hopper or Thomas Edison or even Benjamin Franklin, please visit our time-traveling inventors school assembly page on schoolassemblies.com. That's schoolassemblies.com, and I'll see you next time.